thank you guys for tuning in to Loudmouths on Late Night. I'm your host, Just Jay, and you can see we are here on location getting ready to have a one-on-one interview. We're down at the Comedy Works, as you can see. We're here to have a one-on-one with Mr. DLHughley. Thank you for sitting down and having a little talk with us, DL. You are one of my favorite loudmouths of all
sure.
time.
Thank you. I'm not an activist. I think I'm being pragmatic. I tell people, I think comics basic tool, and the only one he has really at his disposal is to kind of call it like he sees it. And if I'm not, as a comic, able to call it like I see it, then I'm not able to do my job.
Do you think that more people know about the issues, as in what's happening in entertainment, than they do of the war of issues?
When you care more about what a comedian says, when those
Right.
ministers protest more than what has civil rights come to? When they're following around a comedian. We are deliberately ignorant. By the time we finish this interview, about 700 people will be dead in Darfur. But we'll hear about a young woman who was kidnapped in Ohio, or about Paris Hilton's 15th day in jail. We're deliberately ignorant. And when you're ignorant in this country, when you don't know something in this country, it's on purpose. Because if you knew something about it, you'd have to do something about it. And that's what we won't do. We're losing a war, and you can't say that. We're losing a war because we were wrong to go. But you can't say that.
In Man of the Year, Robin Williams plays a comedian that wins the President of the United States. Do you think it's possible for a president to really be a stand-up comedian?
Well,
do you think we could go straight through
the
there?
Current president right now is that I know I'm a clown. That's really the biggest difference. I know I'm a clown. The guy that we have in office now, everything has kind of regressed, from medical advancements to social advancements to, just even our humanitarian efforts across the world. People do not take us seriously. I believe Hillary Clinton will be the next president of the United States of America, but that's just me. But I don't necessarily care who becomes president of the United States as long as they're qualified to do it.
I don't think Barack Obama would last more than 20 seconds, because they would definitely take a pot shot at him.
There is no way in this country that they are going to vote for a man named Barack Hussein Obama.
That would be odd.
They're not going to do it. We're used to John and George and Bill. Barack Hussein Obama doesn't sound like a president. It sounds like the owner of a 7-Eleven.
Would you ever run
No.
for public office? You would never run.
I like weed and women too much to be.
So you don't ever see yourself changing? Because I know a lot of people think that you really are so savvy in the world of politics that one day we will be wearing DLHughley for president.
Then that would be about the most asinine. You know what I am? I am Chicken George. I am the Harlem Globetrotters. I am Pigmeat Markham. I'm Amos and Andy. I'm doing what black people have always been able to do, which is entertain the masses, and I don't see it any different. Now, they had 6 pizza delivery men in New Jersey who they said were going to attack a fucking military installation. A military, where soldiers are. 6 fucking pizza dudes, and that's what we're supposed to be afraid of. Have you ever noticed how many times they catch the number 2 from Al-Qaeda? It's always the number 2 motherfucker. You're like, how many number 2 motherfuckers is it? Every time, it's always the number 2 guy. We got the second most important guy.
Never get the first one.
Man,
although
he's
he's sending out videotapes and
Right.
making clips. I bet you his grandma knows where he's at, because he got to call her
We should
every
follow
day.
CNN. That motherfucker more interviews than I do.
I am so in. I can't even speak in your
Absolutely.
presence. I just get excited.
That has
but
happened.
you have been such a wonderful guest, and we thank you. Is there anything that you want to plug, or anything that you're on, or anything that you just want to tell the people?
I just want to tell jokes.
Well, we appreciate it, and you keep doing jokes, and thank you for joining us here on Loudmouths on Late Night.
You.